Hello and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to use the library function to produce, well, what you could use instead as a course logo. So what we're going to do is look at adding things from the library. This is almost a way to make a canned course logo from canned pieces. The library has two pieces of things in it. It has music and it has themes. Themes are related graphical elements. For instance, here I have one open called Calling Lights. Now, to add a theme, you'll notice that over on the right is the length of the theme. So this is 20 seconds. The rest of these are 5 by default. Let's go ahead and grab it and drag it onto the timeline. Now we get our 20-second theme here. And now let's play it and see what it does. Look at this, it's got neat lights and it's got enter your title here. Okay, so we can modify this title to create an interesting intro logo to our course. It's 20 seconds long, which is a little long, so we're going to have to shorten it up. And it would also be nice if we had some music over the top. Well, what do you know? They also happen to have free music that you can lay down here in several different styles. Let's go with, let's say, Electropulse. That sounds exciting. Here we've got different lengths of music. The intro is just 32 seconds. You can play it by double-clicking, and you can hear what it's going to sound like. And stop it. Oh my. That's dramatic music. I kind of like it. Let's go grab the intro and we'll lay that down on another track that is going to play at the same time as our little intro here. And then let's go ahead and cut out the end of it so that it's the same length as our little course intro. And then let's even put a fade out on the end. We'll lock this so we're only editing this, and we will fade out, and that will put a fade out on the audio bar here. So now we have some audio and visual that when you play them together will unlock that sound like this. Nice. Okay, now let's take this, and what we want to do is we want to add the words to it. So, and here's how you add the words to it. Now this is kind of weird. It's a group. We haven't talked about grouping tracks yet, but it actually is multiple tracks grouped together. If you press the little plus sign, it pulls apart, so you can see it's composed of the lights and MP4 and a text call out on top, which we can now go to and modify the text on this call out. So here we have enter, whatever. Let's say we want to give this our course name. So we're going to say, let's call it something about Camtasia. How about Camtasia Editor? That might be more appropriate. And how about if we make this more like, if we're going to make it a production video or a course video, it only needs to be about 5 seconds long. So let's see about cutting it down to this. And once again, we're going to have to lock this and pick this track. Oh, let's put these together. Oh, I'm going to have to remove just the size of this, that together, and go to here, and we want to put an audio fade out on this. Oh boy, it barely gets started before it fades out. And let's see what our production logo looks like. That's a nice little intro to a course. And notice we didn't have to use the GIMP or any of these other complex tools. We just used the library. Again, let's review how you do it. All kinds of themes, all kinds of music in the library. You can go from theme to theme, check these things out, open them up, and pull them down onto the timeline. Now, if they are grouped objects, here's another call out. Let's look at some of these call outs. Call out rectangular tile. Now, why is this special? Let's pull it down here. Whoop. Let's pull it down here and take a look at it and see what's so special about this guy. Oh, look at that. It does a kind of a dissolve in, a res in and a res out. So this is a fancy way to make a text box if you want to add one. So you have library to do all of these things with music and free music and neat theme title pages. I would use them to create little course production videos. So there you have it. That's the library function.